had digestive issues like as long as I could remember, which is interesting because looking back on it, I thought it was normal for a really long time. And then I realized, oh, like you don't always feel terrible after you eat, but why do I? And I would think it was one thing, and so I would eliminate that and try to do something about it. And then I would think it was another thing, and I would eliminate that. And I went on this wild goose chase for 10 years. And I was so frustrated with regular, Western medicine that I stopped even making I would make doctor's appointments and just cancel them because I didn't even feel like, they made me feel crazy. They made me feel like there was nothing wrong because my numbers were fine. And which to them, I understand that. And then I stumbled upon you guys on a Facebook ad when I was looking for a chiropractor. And I was like, functional medicine, what's that? And then I ended up meeting with both sides on the same day. It just, everything fell into place like it was fate because I have Mondays off. You guys had an appointment. It just worked. And then I was hooked, like as soon as it happened. Dr. Vicky that explained to me like optimal health, everything moving towards disease, which makes so much more sense to me than you're fine. Oh, sorry, you're sick. Here's a bunch of antibiotics. Cool. And the last thing I want to do is be putting drugs or anything like that into my body for a prolonged amount of time. If you have an infection or something, I understand antibiotics. But for me, it's been lifelong, so why wouldn't it continue to be? And if I could heal that with food or simple life changes, it's just kind of crazy it's 3 days on the elimination diet, and I was like, hallelujah, that's it, I'm good. Like, I've been healed. I felt like one of those people at those bad, praise this and everything moments, and I don't know, it was great. And everybody asked me, is it hard, right? I have no self-control. I tried to do a juice cleanse once and had a pizza for lunch. True story, I'm not kidding. And then I did this and I was like, I feel so good. I never want to put any of that stuff back in my body. And so I've put a little bit back in, following the elimination protocol and reintroducing stuff. But I was just actually telling Dr. Sterling that I need to be sponsored because I'm telling everyone, I've handed out your guys' card to everyone. If I could shout it from the rooftops, I would. I've never felt like this in my life. And I guess I finally understand what it feels like to feel normal. And I don't have allergies, I don't have headaches, I don't have anxiety, I don't have night sweats, I don't have to take something to fall asleep every day. I don't feel bad about myself. I don't feel uncomfortable in my own body. And that's a first in 31 years that I can think of. The last year and a half, I had been seeing a doctor with my regular insurance at Kaiser, and I told him, I was like, I've put on 18 pounds. I've always been thin. My whole family's thin. I play soccer regularly. I'm on a soccer team still. I work out. I thought I was eating healthy. And I was eating healthy, but just not for my body type, right? And so they kept turning me away and they're like, well, you hit 30. Or, yeah, you're probably just not eating as healthy as you can be. And I was like, no. That's wrong. I knew in my gut, literally, no pun intended, that that wasn't the right answer. And so I just kept searching. And then as soon as I started the elimination diet, the first day I felt different. And then I was worried about being able to find things. But I found the first day I had to take a friend to lunch. And we went, and she told me I could pick the place because I'm like, oh, great, day one of my diet, and I have to take you to lunch for your birthday. Sheesh. So it ended up being Mediterranean food is super easy to do on that diet because they use olive oil, and you can get Kalamata olives as your spread, that kind of thing. And so 8 or 9 days into this, I would say I fit back into all of my old clothes. I was down 2 pant sizes and 10 pounds. After that, I stopped weighing myself because I didn't even care. I was just like, it's a miracle. And I was eating more volume than I have been in I don't even know how long. Because once you start to kind of fight with your weight, I feel like no matter who you are, you're going to try and limit yourself because it's not something, I don't want to gain a bunch of weight. Like who sits around aside from an athlete or something and wants to put on 18 pounds? Definitely no 30-year-old female. So I tried to do it myself and it didn't work. And I found you guys, and I mean, 10 pounds and 2 hand sizes, I feel like a successful Weight Watchers commercial.